go, I think one of the things that I always kind of dread is facilitating conversation, but because this is kind of online, I just opted out of that and just kind of lectured at them. And you know, they had times to participate in the chat box, but I didn't want to have be too, because sometimes you'll get a poet and they'll just really be talking, and considering the format, I was able to kind of work with it, and I really liked, as you were saying earlier, the pivoting, right? Being able to pivot and learn how to work it on the fly.
I think that's the key word of this entire conference, is pivot. That's what we've been doing every single minute. So just pivoting the links, you know, I guess, like, I think we're balancing out security versus like accessibility, right, and ease. So that's the thing we have to balance, is like that part. But so far, we still have a few 15 more minutes left, but so far, no issues on that end. That's what
I was able to share my videos. They were able to see my examples. No one was complaining about volume or anything. So I think so far so good.
All right.
Good. I was stressed.
I see some folks, some participants coming in, starting to come in right now. Yeah, this took up my entire life for a whole month. So I'm glad coming to, like, it's going pretty well. I think we're thinking about doing like a virtual happy hour, like at some point, you know, with all of us, all the planning.
I would love that. That sounds great.
To finally meet without having to talk about the conference for a
while. We could talk about all the things we're doing on quarantine, and then we'll eventually probably someone has like a Jackbox, and then we'll just start playing games, and then it's just really fine.
Helen said she's back in room A. Is she able to get in?
Huh. Oh, I see. Maybe she's an attendee. Oh, there she is. Okay. There we go. Unless there's someone else named Helen Ying.
No, she's the
one. The one and only. Welcome back, Helen.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Alex, how was your workshop?
It went really well. Thank you for asking. A lot of attendees, a lot of great answers, and I hope to see a lot of really good poetry out of it.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, of course. And thank you for having me again. It was really wonderful to work with everybody. And I hope to continue to be a part of the community and, you know, assist and help in any way that I can. You know, born and raised in Portland, Oregon. So, I mean, Cali Saigon market, I love it, but I still kind of miss the Fred Meyers, you know?
I think Simeon is still going strong there. I was trying to make sure.
I mean, when I left, I know he was just getting out of the icebreakers. So, yeah. So we'll see. He took his because he really wanted to make sure. I think he focused a lot on the inclusive part, which is really good. So. But Greg's workshop went pretty well. I popped in for the last few minutes. That seemed to work really well too.
So I see that some people are joining back for the closing program, and we have another, I'm not sure if the other workshop got done yet, so I'm gonna give them a few minutes to join us before we start.
Okay. I mean, we can still go ahead and broadcast it. And then we'll just get ready because they're starting to trickle in pretty quickly.
We've been broadcasting this whole time.
You know what? Oh, can they hear us?
Oops, sorry.
It's Justin. I finally have the polling feature now on the webinar.
Oh, I wonder what it was before.
I see a chat.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I don't know what the yes is for from Jackie.
So I hope as our students and participants are rejoining for the closing program, we'll get going shortly. Hope you guys had a fun day today. We're just excited, even though, you know, I think when I announced this morning, we had like 200 people register for the conference, and we did have some bit of a glitch for some people joining, but I believe we have at least 3/4 of the people who registered attended today. So we're excited for that, because as you all heard this morning, we had to pivot just a little over a month ago to get this virtual conference together. And we were working up to the last minute to try to get the technical things set up. So I see that we have probably still some folks are not here yet. So I want to make sure that we, wait until they join us before we get going with the recognition part of our program. And we also have this fun game that we're going to play in this program. So I want to make sure that they get a chance to participate in it. So maybe we'll just wait for another 2 minutes and we'll start. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get us started with the closing program. So when you go ahead to click on the next slide. And so here we have a picture of our planning team. What we had to do was to actually take it to plan the virtual conference virtually. So that's why we had to do a screenshot of our Zoom meetings. And I just want to give a shout out to this entire team for their just amazing work from every angle, to from school outreach to working with student ambassadors, choosing scholarship recipients, and planning the program. And of course, I want to give a shout out to Justin Yuan, who actually helped us make this a reality because of his technical support. So that has just been tremendous. Thank you so much. And also all the committee team leaders, thank you so much for your great work. And the next slide, please. So here you're seeing in front of you all the amazing community facilitators for their super duper help, because without them, we couldn't have made the workshop work. And they've just been amazing. And so we thank you, community facilitators, for your support. And you see the names listed there on the screen, so I'm not going to read them off, but it takes a village to put this together. So thank you. Next slide. And here we see all the sponsors, those who donated to support a scholarship awards, and also the venue for this Zoom conference, and the prizes that we're going to be giving out as well. So we want to thank our donors and sponsors for their support, and you can see that they're listed on the screen here. But if you haven't had a chance to look at this year's conference magazine, I would highly recommend you to take a look at it. It is a digital copy this year because we have a virtual conference. It is on the front page of our website. Just go there and click on it, and you see the good work that Melody Cam had done to help us put together the magazines, and the sponsors and donors are listed in there as well if you wanted to take a look at it some more. So with that, I am going to bring back Mr. Alex Dane. Let's give him a virtual Applause.
Thank you so much, Helen. I really appreciate that. And hi, everybody. I hope y'all had a really good time at this conference. I'm going to be reading one more poem before I skedaddle for a little bit and watch the rest of the closing ceremonies. Again, thank you so much for being a part of this. It's incredible to see so many people participate, so many great answers, so many wonderful, thoughtful responses to everything. Truly, this is really, really wonderful. And I just remember when I was younger, I was always told, be the person you needed when you were younger. And I see so many future mentors, future leaders, so many people that are going to be making a difference. I'm really excited to see what y'all can do. This will be my final poem, and it's entitled, America. Please read this poem when I am questioned for being a traitor to your ways. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, what can you do for the people you love? Ask, what can you do for your home? Ask, a customer at work tells me all about Charlottesville, Charleston, Santa Fe. He tells me that it hits close to home for him because a lot of his friends live in DC, Nevada, America. It really hits close. It hits so close to home. I want to ask if this is the first time home has felt unsafe to him. Ask, Dad, what does chink mean? Mom, why don't our neighbors like us? Hey, brother, have you ever had a girl not be into you because you're, well, you know? Ask anyone who doesn't look like they belong in this country, where are you really from? How much do you love America? Show me your papers, bleed red, white knuckle forever, sing me your blues, verify your Americanness for me. I am your judge, jury, and 45th president. Now ask yourself, what is home? The house, the cabinet, or the people inside? They say America helps those who help themselves, and that's how we've gotten to where we are today. We have forgotten that two open hands clasp better than two closed fists. Grant us the strength to be each other's kindness. What a blessing to be the person you needed when you were younger and softer. I want to bask in your sunlight, and at every party we go to, I'm always going to tell the best stories about you. The greatest thing about us is our capacity, our capacity to be everything and anything at will with the wave of a finger and the flick of a switch. Cosmos ballet for us and atoms go to war. This signature allows all Americans retirement and all Japanese Americans to be interned. Oregon is so liberal and also had the last KKK governor in recent history. We brush dirt off of our shoulders because that's what our angels and devils have left behind for us. There is no more simple solution of fate or flipping a coin or pretending to vote in the next election. We are all here today because we choose. Ask to choose the person on your left. Ask to hold the person on your right. Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask, is this my country? Am I proud to be American? The America I'm fighting for does not exist yet. The country I want to be a part of is not real yet. I've learned that to be American is paradox. Our history is grounded in the upheaval of one. This nation was built from dissent, revolution, and radicals. And again, my America is being built by dissent, revolution, and lovers. My America is so un-American, and that's what patriotism is in this country. Demanding more from a good situation, making great out of a depression. I am not fighting for Kennedy's America, or this America, or Obama's America. I am not fighting you, America. I was born here. I'm an American every day. I made a home here. I cook dinner every night. Of course you're invited. Thank you, everybody.
I believe Hua is helping us with the recognition for student ambassadors. Hua, are you on? Well,
Thank you, Alex Dane, for sharing that last piece for us. That was very amazing, and for spending the day with us. So next up, we have our student ambassadors I would love to recognize. They have been the most committed this year, considering that we have to move to this platform. So this year, we're going to have 17 student ambassadors from different high schools throughout Portland. And you might have met some of them during your small group sessions today as they were co-facilitators. So I want to give a shout out to our amazing student ambassadors this year who helped us pivot this conference this year virtually.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. So this year we had close to 20 scholarship applications. I believe that might be the highest number of submissions ever. And I wish we could give you all scholarship money, but unfortunately we can't. So please join me in congratulating our 2020 scholarship recipients. As you can see, is Emma Vu from Tigard High School, Y Win from De La Salle North Catholic, and Nayantara Aurora from St. Mary's Academy. And then we also want to thank our logo design winner, Helena Liu. Very cool logo, reminds me of playing Nintendo. I like it and love it. So thank you, Helena.
All right, hi everyone. So right now we're gonna go ahead and start our closing ceremony KAHOOT. So this will basically just cover everything you guys all learned today during the conference. One thing to keep is your first and last name so that we can actually know who you are and so we can contact you and send you your prize. And that is going to be a cash prize sent to the top 10 that place. All right, so I'm going to move it to Anna, and she's going to get that KAHOOT started for us.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I don't have screen sharing privileges, by the way. Okay, we are getting it set. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that should, wait, nope. Sorry. There we go. So we should, you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Wait a little bit until most people are set.
I think just a reminder, there's cash prizes for this.
Yes.
How many people do we have? Okay. It's good. I'm excited. It's gonna be a big Very big.
Some people are saying there's some lag going on.
Yeah.
I think that's just because
Yes.
a lot of people are joining right now to
Mhm.
the Kahoot.
See, hopefully my computer doesn't crash. So. Oh, okay. Okay. With the as just like an extra security thing. Okay. Is my internet connection okay too? Who is still trying to enter the Kahoot right now? Just post in the chat.
I think Angela said that she's still trying to get in.
And
And Jaden.
Mhm. I think it's just a lag of like how many people are joining the game, as well as I think everyone, like each individual's like internet connection, so that could be.
yeah, people are having some trouble entering the pattern code. I think, yeah, people saying pattern code has lag.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Should we just redo the thing without the code? I mean the pattern.
Do you think you can disable it?
I don't think. Wait. I don't know it from here. I'd have to like get a completely new code if that. Unless yeah, we could change it if it's gonna be faster that way, for everybody. Because I could do that. Okay. I'll do that actually. Let's redo it. Oops. Nope. Nope. No. Forgot to disable it. Sorry, guys. Okay, that should work. So a new code. So without the pattern, so everyone should be able to join quicker. So that. Yep. Yep. That's right.
Okay, looks like a lot more people are able to join now.
Yeah. We can start. Let's see. We're almost there. What's this? Derek, should we start or should we wait a little bit longer? Just
Does
like
anyone else need to join? I think we should be good.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like anyone else needs to join, so let's just get started.
Okay.
All right, first question. What are the 5 Ds for bystander intervention? And these are your options.
Nice. Okay, so the answer was distract, delegate, delay, direct, document. Next question. Nice. Mahina, number 1. Isabel, Valerie, Miwako, and Nia. Nice job, guys. True or false? Is there a right way to be a writer? Nice.
Looks like everyone got that right.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So we got John Smith in the lead. True or false? Equity means all have fair access to resources to gain similar life outcomes. Equality means all get same amount of resources. True or false?
Nice. It's true. Let's see where. Ooh, look at that. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
These are
Nice.
changing.
Yep. Next question is another true or false. Only a citizen of the United States can complete the census. I'm sorry if you guys are experiencing lag. It's just you guys are all over the place. Nice. Is that it? Quiz. Derek.
In regards to the individual action plans activity, what can you do right now during the COVID-19 situation? You can either sew face masks at home, the one-person parade, help seniors, or all of these are possible options. And the correct answer is all these are possible options. Good job, Summer Tan in the lead.
Quiz. So in the midst of COVID-19, you could choose to be in the fear zone, learning zone, and blank. Growing zone, empowering zone, or no zone. Okay, growing zone is the third. Nice.
Looks like Summer's still in the lead. All right, quiz. Blank banned Chinese laborers from re-entering the US. Is it the Yellow Peril Act, the Chinese Immigration Act of 1885, the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, or the Immigration Act of 1924?
Nice job, guys. So it was the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882. Okay, nice job. Summer's still in the lead. Quiz. What can we do to support our mental health in response to COVID-19? Connecting with friends and family, all options are correct. Taking a break from the news, or staying active and exercising. All options are correct. We can do any of those things to support our mental health. So we're still in the lead. Nice. Very nice. Derek.
All right, Summer Tan wrote an article called "Coronavirus is no excuse for racism. True or false?" And the answer is true. Good job, everyone. Summer Tan still in the lead. Nice.
Quiz. So, 3 major groups of islands in the Pacific Ocean are Hawaii, Philippines, Samoa, or Melanesia, Micronesia, Polynesia, or Philippines, Fiji, Micronesia, or Guam, Polynesia, Hawaii. Nice. So the answer was Melanesia, Micronesia.
Oh, wow. Okay. Milwaukee in the lead now. True or false? Question is, in the 1960s, the term Pacific American was used because scholars believe that Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders had shared experiences with education and had been connected historically through trade and cultures. Is that true or false? All right. And the answer is false. Only 6 people got that right. Okay. And for those of you who were not at Simeon's workshop, and I can go into the next.
Yeah.
The reason why that is false is because the term Asian Pacific American was used by scholars because they believe that Asian American and Pacific Islanders had shared experiences with colonialism. So good job to those 6 people that got it right.
How many people are estimated to be undercounted in the 2020 census in Oregon? 2.5 million, 1.5 million, 1 million, or 500,000 people? 1 million are undercounted in the 2020 census in Oregon?
Milwaukee in the lead again. Good job.
Next. Quiz.
All right, if Alex Dane could bend an element, what kind of bender would he be? Not sure if you guys could get this one right. This one's a tough one. All right, looks like most people said he would be a water bender. Interesting.
Okay, quiz. Tuesday, May 19th is election day in Oregon. Which state is not true about the May 19th election? The deadline to register to vote in May is April 28th. If you're 16 or 17, you can vote as long as you're registered by April 28th. Postage is paid, so you don't need a stamp to vote by mail, or you could drop off your ballot at any county library. Which one is not true? Nice. So the answer is if you're 16 or 17, you cannot vote. Yeah. So. Nine Tara. First place. Woo-hoo.
All right, quiz. Many U.S. states are looking to Oregon for guidance because Oregon is a vote by mail state. Oregon has been a vote by mail state since starting in 2010, since the late 1990s, starting last year in 2019, or starting this year in 2020. All right, and the correct answer is since the late 1990s.
Nice. Who inspires you? So word cloud, so no points will be allotted.
Anna, who inspires you, would you say?
I would say my dog inspires me.
Nice.
Like
I'd say my Bawai inspires me. All right, it's a lot of my peers, Michelle Obama, my mom, Alex Dane. Nice.
Nice. Okay. So you now have finished concluded.
Milwaukee Fisher in third place. Good job, Milwaukee. We got Anthony Fan in second place, and in first place we have Diane Tara. Good job, guys.
Ooh.
Congrats. And then let's check up the top 10, see who's in there.
Get your y'all's feedback.
All right, so we got the top 5 right there.
Let's see. Okay, good. And that concludes the Kahoot. Thanks.
All right, and if you're in the top 10, we will be contacting you soon with your prize.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you to Derek and Anna. And I think Katie Lee was also on the team to put the Kahoot game together. So I know we're running over a little bit, and thank you for staying with us. I do just have a few more things to remind you about before you go. The first thing is that you, as you remember, we have this collaborative action plan that we want to do. And this is in response to the goals of this conference. We wanted to have a space for you to share and reflect about how this pandemic has impacted you personally and your community. And we also wanted to inspire you to take individual action plan as well as this collaborative action plan as we figure out how to survive this together. So our project goal is to share with our community that the young leaders of AAYLC wants to express sincere gratitude towards frontline workers in the light of the COVID-19 pandemic. And how are you going to do this? Next slide, please. Number 1, choose a group for your message. Number 2, record a 5 to 10 second video clip saying thanks or a statement, or snap a photo with your message, and then simply email that to registration@aaylc.org by Monday, April 27th at 12 p.m. We will also send this information to you today in an email to remind you. And we want every single one of you that is in this conference to join in to make this a reality. Next slide. So in addition to the message about the collaborative plan, we will also be asking you to fill out a short evaluation for us so that we could get some feedback from you about this conference, as well as we planned the future conferences. And that will be requested of you to be done by April 27th, the same as the Collaborative Action Plan project. We also want you to follow us on Instagram. That's at AAYLC, AAYLC_PDX, and then also on Facebook. We will continue to post information there. That's probably where we will be posting the video that we'll make for your collaborative project. So please join us on Instagram and Facebook. Next, please. So as we have said from many times, you probably heard that we are confronted with unprecedented times right now, but together we will overcome. And as we have talked about, we have come together to power up today, and we want you to continue to power up every day. And we especially want to say a shout out to our seniors in our group. We know that this pandemic has created a lot of obstacles for you, but we know that you are a strong class, and you are going to come out of this much better than ever. And so we want to thank you and celebrate you, seniors. And for the rest of the students, in the same way, we are just so excited for what you're doing, and that we wish you the best as you continue to finish out the school year. We look forward to see you in the next conference in 2021. So thank you so much for joining us, and power up, everyone. Bye-bye.